Hello and welcome to a new video. My name is Marcel and I'm the founder and the manager of Doctor Germany, a company that specializes in helping international doctors to successfully migrate to Germany, and we accompany our clients through their entire career, especially helping them to establish their own dental clinic and their medical clinic abroad, which is it's in generally a big challenge for anyone, but if you're a foreigner, things are more complicated. For that reason we help, so you can pursue also that dream, that part in you that wants to establish your own thing, do your own thing. We will help you with that and we will be successful together. In this video I want to talk specifically about 3 things that stop international doctors and dentists to successfully migrate to Germany, and 3 reasons why people decide to quit their dreams of going into Germany, going to a place where education in this field, medicine or dentistry, is on a very high level, salary is on a very high level, lifestyle is on a very high level, education for children, family conditions are great. Also the respect of doctors and dentists in the society is among the best in the world. So reasons why people don't start, why people fail to pursue that dream in this direction is, first of all, the language. The language is such a big barrier, and I understand it on one part, but on another part I don't understand it. The fear is the big problem. The fear of the foreign language is not the language itself, and this is the thing that I really am appalled to and that I really want to change. Because if you understand how to start with the language, if you understand what levels you need, what schools you should go to, if you understand the importance of learning that language, allowing yourself to take off some time just for that, if you understand the benefit of the learning the German language, then things would be more easier. Many people approach it like this. They say, how can I learn German now? I spent already so much with my education and they don't allow themselves to take the time to make the effort. And this is very sad, as studying medicine or dentistry is such a time consuming, such a big sacrifice. And learning German is just one more small thing. It's just one more thing to go. You're already cognitive, academically on a very high level. You're trained to learn a lot. And even if you were not the best medical or dental student, I am sure that you have your own learning routine. Otherwise you would never have graduated from med school. Someone who graduated from medical school successfully is a highly academic professional. And those people, whether experienced with language or talented with language or not, all of them will learn German very fast, because it's a matter of discipline, it's a matter of learning routine. So biggest mistake is to listen to your fear about going to Germany regarding learning the German language. Any one of you can master, you're all qualified. It's just in your brain, it's just a fear. Put aside the fear. Don't let the fear take over. It's good to have fear, it's good to be afraid of going in another country, but don't let the fear take over, otherwise you're gonna be the one that misses out. Second biggest problem is the bureaucracy. This point I can understand 100%. My father came as an immigrant to Germany with 18 years. He wanted to study to become an engineer. He studied chemical engineering in Germany with 18. He came from a boarding school in Turkey, from Izmir, and he didn't speak any German. There were no bank connections. There was no possibility to call. There was no internet. On the countryside where his parents were from, there was barely no connection to Germany. The way he received money was through immigrants who traveled back at the beginning, and they gave the parents, they took money from his parents and they brought it to Germany, like in their pockets, literally in their pockets. There was no bank connection at the beginning. Also, when he wanted to talk to his parents, he needed to there was this old technique that you need to apply for a call, and then like if the other person on the other half of the world accepts, then there's gonna establish a connection. So things were a lot more complicated. The bureaucracy was just the same in Germany, was so big, and he managed everything, And the reason for that is he managed it step by step. Step by step by step. He was one of the first Turkish immigrants. He was coming before the working force. Millions came to Germany. He was one of the first, and things were not easy. But at the end, everything turned out to be very nice. He got to know my mother. She's German. From early on, she helped him with a lot of things. And with that help, it was easy. So it's good to have someone on the inside. That's what I want to tell you. I know the German bureaucracy. I've been through it my entire life. I know how it is to study a medical subject, dental medicine in my case. I know these entire processes by heart. I've helped many international doctors and dentists to successfully migrate, and it's good for you to have a partner. I understand that for an international doctor or dentist, managing this process is nearly impossible, and it might cause a lot of fear. I'm here to take off all of that job. I'm going to explain you step by step exactly what you have to do together with my colleagues. We have checklists for everything. We're going to make sure everything runs as smoothly as possible. And for us, it's important that you can fully focus on learning the German language and perfectioning your medical profession, the thing that you came to do. So these are the two most important things. Fight against your fear of learning the language and fight against your fear of the bureaucracy. That's why people like me are here for. We are your people on the inside. We are your family in Germany, your second family, let's say, and we're going to take care for all of that. The third biggest problem is financial calculation. Many people have a little bit, naive ideas about going to Germany. They don't have a complete plan. They don't have a structured pathway. They don't know about different possibilities. So let's say they have a certain budget. They don't plan from early on, and then they're going to be surprised that the visa has a small fee, that the language learning is involved with costs, that you need to open a blocked account. So there are costs for everything. And it's important to have a complete overview over the overall costs of this entire process until you receive your first salary. And this is also what we're doing. Before you start, we're going to make a complete calculation of all the costs, including your flight costs, living costs, test fees. You also have to pass tests. I made a video about that. You can watch it on my channels, what tests you need to pass. And there's also a considerable amount of fees, 150 euros here and there add up, and many people don't calculate that from the beginning, so they don't know what to expect. And to my experience, it's not difficult to raise funds as long as you have a structured pathway and as long as you know what you need to do from early on. But when you don't have it all figured out and you have to ask your parents for money, you have to ask banks for a loan along the process, this is not going to end up well. So we are here for you understanding the financial involvement in this step to migrating to Germany. And actually, it's not always that high. Actually, it can be done also on a budget. And that's why we are also here for. We're going to help you to invest. It's always good to invest some money in language schools and language courses, but we're going to make sure that you invest it according to your budget and that you can make the step to Germany on a budget that you can actually afford, and that you don't end up in Germany or you don't end up in a position where you cannot afford to continue your pathway. For example, you take a little longer in the German language and you realize you run out of money. This is not going to happen with us. So these are the biggest problems: language, the bureaucracy dealing with a foreign government, and the money, the financial planning. If you have that figured out, and you have that figured out with our company, then you're going to be just fine. If you're interested in working with us and becoming a part of our family, then just hit me up with a message. I'm going to contact personally if you contact me on WhatsApp. If you write us an email, my colleagues are going to check it, and I probably get to know you as well, probably in a phone conversation that we're going to have at the beginning. And we're going to send you information. We're going to send you an individual pathway, all the information, and then we're going to send you an offer. And if you're interested, then we're going to start, and I'm excited to get to know you. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Also press on the bell so you get notified if we publish further videos, and comment if you like the video. Comment if you have ideas for further videos. See you in the next one. Yours, Marcel from Dr. Germany.